Hey, I'm Mindie. This is the Daily Rage, sloppy and choppy. That's what I would call today. You can see that as of this recording, we are at a straight up doji candle on the daily. As I've been talking about the last day or so, that makes it really difficult to get anything with follow through. Why? Because the markets are just totally indecisive. Now, I said that yesterday, and then at the last second of the trading day, it basically zoomed up. So who knows what it will do today, but so far it is still a really, really tight range day. Only 115 points so far on the NASDAQ out of 332 normally. That is tiny in terms of the overall range of the day. And what I want to focus on in today's video is this 60-minute time frame. And I want to show you something on here and talk a little bit about my philosophy when I am trading. So let me zoom this in as much as we can. So it's huge. Okay, cool. This is the one that I want to bring your attention to. So there's a teeny tiny little body of the candle. Because that body is green, it means we started here. During that 60 minutes, we went down a little bit down to here. We skyrocketed way up to here, but then ended all the way back down. So this is basically like a gravestone doji. Now, if the candle patterns are acting as they should, this is generally a bearish pattern. In other words, worked its way all the way up, 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 stopped, and then just could not sustain that upward momentum and couldn't even hold in that area, but fell all the way back down. In other words, the bears sold off, sold off, sold off, sold off, all the way back down to here, pressing the price back down. So typically with a gravestone doji, oftentimes what we'll see is it goes all the way up, comes way back down, and then from that point works its way further lower. If it had done that, that also would be a really nice looking fractal. But on today's price action, it did not do that. You can see this next candle was like huge, at least compared to some of these other ones from today, and just zoomed right up. So I saw that, and that to me was the end of my trading day. The reason is that I totally think of my trades as children and even sometimes chart patterns. And my theory is you're either going to act right or you have to go into timeout. If I'm in a trade that is not doing what I think that it should be doing, I'm going to get out of that trade. Or if these chart patterns start looking super whacked out, I'm going to just stop trading for the day because it stops making sense to me. If it had done what it is supposed to do, and I'm doing air quotes, supposed to do, it's going to do always whatever it wants to do. But if it's doing what is the typical chart pattern, this would have come up, spiked up here, come back down, ended in this little gravestone, and gone down from there. That makes sense to my brain. I can deal with that. This nonsense, no. So, like I said, I just called it at that point once I saw this craziness. And I'm like, you know what? I will just come back tomorrow and try something else. And as you can see, we're still super wicky on the day. Again, we'll see what happens in the last hour of trading. Who knows? But I will not be participating in it because I already called it much, much earlier, way back here at 8 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Time Zone. So, my thought for you today is that instead of trying to force things or just trying to consistently, search for the next trade, sometimes it's a lot easier to just let it go and come back the next day. Now, were these some nice moves? Yeah, that's a great move up, kind of leveled off, and then a great move down through those 60-minute candles. Did I miss that? Yes. Am I 100% okay with that? Definitely. So, just some food for thought for you today. I'm Mindie. Thanks so much for watching.